Welcome everyone to Crypto Miners Twitter Space. Today is Friday, so happy Friday everyone. I hope you had a good day. And my name is Mary and I will be your host. We have a project called a Galileo Protocol is here to present their project for us. And I think we have Mr. Pierre or Mr. Nathaniel with us already. Is that correct?
Yeah, hello everyone. Nice to meet you. Yeah, my name is Pierre. I am the CEO of Galileo Protocol. I can see that my business partners is still in the listening mode. So if it's possible to add him as a
yes, Nathaniel, I'm unmuting you now. There we
Hi
go.
everyone.
Hey, welcome. Welcome both of you. It's lovely to have you here. We are
Same.
very excited to hear about Galileo Protocol. It sounds very good. The name is good. I like it. So let's see.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
before we
We are
start,
super excited.
I
I was saying we are super excited to participate in this Twitter space. Thank you.
Very nice. Yeah. We're gonna milk you of information very soon. But first, I'd like to point out that we give information and education about the projects we host here and no financial advices. So you should always do your own research if you are listening to this and want to know more about the projects. So, all right, Pierre and Nathaniel, so welcome here, as I said. So let's start by introducing yourselves a little bit. When did you start in crypto, and how long have you had this position in the company, and what did you do before? So maybe start with one of you.
Yeah, I will start. So my name is Pierre. I am 31 years old. I am French and I've been living in Madrid, Spain for 4 years right now. And I am a long time passionate about programming, developing websites and application. And after studying computer science and marketing, I worked in the tourism industry, but I also start my own business. And in 2019, I discovered the blockchain world, and I joined the ecosystem as a crypto investor. And back in 2021, I was also an NFT investor, and I was wondering why there is so much hype around this technology. So I deep dive my research into NFTs, and I also started to invest in a company which is called Realty, which proposed tokenization of real estate in the form of NFTs. And from this research and these NFT investments, I decided to create the Galileo Protocol with the help of Nathaniel. So this company is a 7 months old company. We are working on the Galileo Protocol for various months, several months right now. And yes, and I will let Nathaniel introduce himself.
Yeah, thank you, Pierre. So first, I want to say that I'm super excited to participate in this Twitter space. My name is Nathaniel Debache. I'm 35 years old. I live in Greece, which is a wonderful country. And I am the co-founder and chief operating officer of Galileo Protocol. So after master degrees in finance, wealth management, I work in a large French bank. I worked also in as a real estate agent, and I was also passionate about web development, but also blockchain. So I am invested in cryptocurrencies for more than 5 years now. I was super excited by the value proposition of projects like Quant Network, for example, and many others, but yes. So yeah, just after these 2 years in French bank, I decided to create my own web development agency and to use my skill as a front-end developer. So yeah, basically technology, blockchains, finance are my main passions. And yes, we are working on Galileo Protocol mm, for about 1 year. So yes, that's it.
Very nice. Yeah. So what made you start this project? And I mean, what kind of problem did you spot in this communities in crypto, I mean, that you wanted to solve with this project?
Nice questions. I think the main problem we want to solve is the luxury goods counterfeiting. It is a widespread problem that affects businesses and customers considerably. And traditional companies are looking to blockchain technology and tokenization as an innovative method to address this issue and protect also their customers. And as you know, blockchain technology is decentralized. It is immutable. It's an immutable ledger system that stores and validates information without needing a central authority, such as contract or transactional data. And this makes it the perfect platform for managing and protecting digital documents like contract, transaction, proof of ownership. And there are several advantages to employing blockchain technology in the luxury goods sectors and to fight counterfeiting, because by utilizing blockchain-based system, businesses may guarantee that their clients receive legitimate products and increase also traceability across the world's supply chain.
Nice. And also, if you met me like in an elevator and you wanted to tell me in a few sentences what is Galileo and what benefits can I have from Galileo as a user, or
Sure. I will go for this one. So if we met in the elevator and you ask me what is Galileo, Galileo is building a multi-chain ecosystem. What we want to do is to connect the digital and the physical worlds, and we generate digital provenance through physical asset tokenization in the form of a pNFT. A pNFT means physical NFTs. And these pNFTs can interact with multiple blockchain and DLTs thanks to quant network technology. And the pNFTs act as a proof of authenticity and ownership on the blockchain. And upon an owner's request, the physical assets can be stored in a custody or redeem it. So basically, we enable a new level of possibilities within the digital asset space, and we are taking the NFT utilities into the next generation.
Very nice, very nice. How big is your team? I forgot to ask. How many people are working with this?
Yeah, I will go with this one. So yes, currently, in addition to myself and to Pierre, we are working with Andrea Pilapil, which is a social media manager, Ines Beshrawi. It's our community manager. You probably saw Thomas Bambini, who is an artist and but also an arts ambassador at Galileo Protocol. So you will find a lot of artworks from him in the coming weeks and coming months, even in coming years. So we are working also with Jerome Smith, who is our chief administrative officer, Nagato, who is very known in cryptocurrency on Twitter, is our social media advisor, and we have also two strategic advisors. One of them is Monty Metzger, who is CEO of LCX Exchange. He is also a member of the World Economic Forum, and we have also Yannick Benardo, with our strategic advisor, and was working in a very huge company at this moment also. And yes, to conclude, we are also working for many months now with a blockchain development agency based in New York and Dubai. And yes, so they have about a dozen blockchain developers with whom we work on a daily basis.
It's a big team. Good.
Yeah.
And I see
Yes.
you have your vision on your website. Can you tell us a little bit about the vision for this project? What do you think or hope to achieve in like 3 to 5 years? Where will you be, and what's the goal here for that period?
Yeah, so we discussed the possibility to guarantee the traceability, to guarantee the ownership and the authenticity of the luxury goods thanks to NFTs. What we can do in the daily lives, we can leverage blockchain technology to transfer ownership and to guarantee all this authenticity. So our vision in the future is to be able to carry all the invoices, proof of authenticity, deeds at the notary in our smartphone in the form of NFTs. And I will give use cases. There is a lot of people right now exchanging luxury goods via eBay or via the Facebook marketplace. But as we mentioned, there is this problem, which is the counterfeiting problem. So what we can do, imagine I want to sell a Rolex watch on the Facebook marketplace. And Nathaniel is interested by buying this Rolex watch. And he will send me a message and he will ask me if it is a real Rolex watch, etc. If I have the purchase, the serial number, the proof of authenticity. And simply I can send a QR code to Nathaniel, to the potential buyer, and he will be able to scan the QR code and see on the blockchain that this product is authentic. And these NFTs has been minted with Rolex, and Rolex transfer me the ownership of this watch to my MetaMask wallet. Then Nathaniel can check the authenticity of this asset, and he can check also the traceability of this asset.
So it's like an escrow service also, like you're posing as a third party for keeping keeping it safe out there, so people don't scam each other when selling things, right?
Absolutely. And with our technology, everyone can create NFTs, which is pegged to a physical asset. But for user protection and in our own platform, we are going to list only the PNFTs which are validated and authenticated with Galileo or with one of its partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I would like to add something. The nice thing also is thanks to pNFT, physical NFT, you have the possibility to to add metadata, but not only static metadata, but also dynamic metadata. Let's say, for example, someone is selling a car. Okay, you are selling a car. You have some static metadata like okay, my car is let's say Mercedes. Okay, the power is like well, I mean you have some static information, but you have also dynamic information, which are called dynamic metadata, and which is very interesting is you can follow and you can track during the whole existence of the product all information related to the product. You can see, for example, how many owners the product had. You can also see if there is a crash on the car, for example. All will be will be set in the blockchain, and I think it's really useful because it adds a lot of transparency, and so yes, I just wanted to add.
So let's stay with this example with the car. So will
Yeah,
it also in the future be like if I take my car to service, so the service guys needs to add the service into the blockchain so everyone knows who wants to buy my car later that I done all the services correctly on time and everything. Is that the
absolutely.
vision or yeah, okay.
Absolutely. I mean, you will be also able with our pNFTs to add documents, for example. And I mean, if tomorrow you sell this car, you will be able to add all the documents related to the service of the car to other things, and all will be transparent, and everyone will be able to follow what this car adds as yes, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but this it seems to me we are not really there yet. This is for the future a little bit because it has to be implemented then all over the place. Or is it going to start smaller in some areas like normal NFTs, or are you going to try it out on physical items right
yeah,
away?
that's a really good question. In terms of cars and in terms of real estates, at this moment, the ownership of these assets implies a lot of parties, such as
Mm-hmm.
notaries, lawyers, insurance
Yeah.
companies, cars, government, sorry. So what we want to do for this asset right now and in 2023, we want to add another layer of traceability and ownership on the blockchain. But still, we can use NFTs for, I would say, physical goods, physical assets that doesn't need this third party. We can apply NFT to luxury goods, for example, for Louis Vuitton bag, for a Rolex watch, for Gucci shoes, for example. We are seeing that Lamborghini, for example, is leveraging NFTs to follow the supply chains of every pieces of a Lamborghini car. So that's something we can provide. And we are developing a business-to-business tokenization platform, which we are going to give access to our potential customers, enterprise and brands, to create NFTs for their own clients. So I'm just taking an example right now. We are not working with this brand, but imagine we are providing our tokenization platform to Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, every time they're going to sell luxury goods, they will be able to provide an NFT to their customers. And this NFT will act as an invoice, but also as a proof of authenticity and ownership.
Yeah, and that requires then that you have the businesses with you, like Louis Vuitton or Lamborghini or Rolex, that they are there from the start to do this, right? So there is an item. Or can I, as if I have a Lamborghini, let's say I have three Lamborghinis, one pink, one red, and one blue, and I want to sell the blue one now, right? So if I bought them before the Lamborghini was with you, let's say, there is no NFT for my car. How will it become an NFT that we can trust? Do you understand what I mean? I mean, can I do it myself, or will it have to go through the Lamborghini company then, or the people who sold it to me, or where do we start this?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are going to buy a Rolex watch, Rolex is going to provide you a proof of authenticity with a serial number. So you can decide to create an NFT of your own Rolex and add in the metadatas all the characteristics of this Rolex such as the serial number, for example. But you will have this NFT, but you won't be able to list it on the Galileo marketplace just for user protections, because we would need to verify that the object is authentic to the NFT. So still, you can create an NFT, you can still have it in your wallet, but you won't be able to put it into to list it in the Galileo marketplace until one of the Galileo verified center will say, okay, this item is authentic and it is correlated to the NFT. But still, imagine you are buying a Rolex, and you create NFTs, and you want to sell this Rolex on the Facebook marketplace, and simply you can transfer the NFT of the Rolex and give also the Rolex to the buyer, and then he will have an NFT as a other layer of authenticity. But what we want to do in the future, all the people, the retail people, investor who wants to create NFTs of a Rolex, for example, if they want their NFT to be certified, they will need to get it certified via Rolex or via Galileo, for example.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. So how far along are you now? Is there any NFTs made already, or how can people participate in this project right now?
Yeah, so we are at the early stage. We are building the application for 4 months right now. The application is 3 applications. We have the PNFT marketplace, which allow the exchange of PNFTs, but also allow the redemption system. It means you can own the NFT in your MetaMask wallet, but the goods will be located in the Galileo custody or at one of the partner custodies, and at any moment you can decide to redeem the good. It means that you are going to send a message to the custody to receive the object at home. When you buy a PNFTs, you are the owner of the object, and you can decide to let it in the custody or to receive it at home. We have the second application, which is the tokenization platform. It allows our future partners, brands, etc., to create NFTs without the need of knowing blockchain smart contract developments. And we have also a governance platform, which we grant power to our community. I mean, the Nebula holders, the LEOX holders, or the founder holders will be able to vote on strategic decision of Galileo Protocol. In terms of NFT, so we created the Nebula NFT collection, and to some Nebula it is attached a physical goods that the people can decide to redeem or to not redeem. What else? Also, so we are going to attach with the Nebula PNFTs. We are giving away also some goods for our community. And for example, if someone will win a MacBook Pro, we are going to mint an NFT of a MacBook Pro with all the characteristics of the MacBook Pro. To answer the last part of your question, so if you want to get involved in the Galileo ecosystem, there is 2 ways. We have the LEOX token sales, which is ending in 30 minutes on LCX.com. LCX is a centralized regulated exchange based in Liechtenstein. Otherwise, you can participate into the Galileo ecosystem by going on OpenSea.com and looking for PNFT Nebula.
Okay, so you have you can buy now in the, what do you say, it's a fair launch going on?
It is an ICO. It is the public sale of the LEOX token, and it is happening right now on LCX.com.
And what part does the token play in this ecosystem then? When do I use the token? What's it for?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. So our token, which is the LEOX, is purely a utility token. I mean, we wanted to attach the maximum utility of this token, and the whole Galileo Protocol ecosystem has been designed for allowing the LEOX token to be something essential. So basically, the LEOX regulated utility token is at the heart of our technology. LEOX is a QRC20 token powered by Overledger, and our token and our pNFTs are multi-chains, so they can live basically on multiple chains and VLTs like Ethereum, Polygon, XDC, Hyperledger, Corda, and we selected Quant Network's multi-chain tokenized solutions for our token and for our PNFT because it provides mainly a huge enterprise grade security, but also resiliency and functionalities. So to answer your question, basically the LEOX token has four main utilities within the Galileo ecosystem. The first major utility of the LEOX token is linked to marketplace and community utility. Because once the platform will be launched, LEOX will have multiple utilities. First, it will be a means of exchange for minting, paying transaction fees within the protocols, and also royalties when it's needed. But yes, in a few weeks, few months, it will be possible to stack LEOX. And by stacking LEOX token, the user will be able to reduce the transaction fees when they are mining, buying, selling, and transferring NFT to a third party. But it's not all, because by stacking LEOX, the user will earn rewards directly from the transaction fees generated on the Galileo platform. Also, user will have, like Pierre said earlier, we have the possibility to participate in the platform governance system. So they will be able to create and to vote on protocol proposals. Also, they can obviously use LEOX to pay for PNFTs and service. And there is also a second major utility for the LEOX token. So it's about the governance and the fair voting. We will deploy a voting platform on the blockchain, a little bit similar to a decentralized autonomous organization, DAO, in the coming months. And the platform will allow users who are staking LEOX, but also users who have Nebula's PNFTs to exercise governance over the protocol. The third major utility of the LEOX token is directly linked to enterprise licenses. So basically, to stay simple, to use the platforms, brands, resellers, enterprise must purchase biannual licenses with the LEOX token. They have two choices. They can pay the license fees in fiat, so in euros, in dollars, but they can also they have also the possibility to use the service directly by paying in LEOX tokens. So all the LEOX token purchased for the biannual licenses are locked up in a smart contract for 6 months, which will reduce the supply and the token velocity of LEOX. And after 6 months, the license expires and the locked LEOX move to Galileo's treasury. Also, last part to conclude, it's about the LEOX vaulting. I mean, a percentage of all exchange fees collected by Galileo Protocol will be used to buy LEOX and put them and will be put in the vault. So more products and service will use LEOX in the future, and as platform usage increase, so will the demand for LEOX. Basically, LEOX vaulting is a mechanism which allows to permanently take counts out of circulation, reducing the total available supply. So yes, tokens will be out of circulation. So yes, to summarize all of that, the LEOX token is extremely important in our ecosystems, and the utility associated with it is fundamental.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that
You're
was
welcome.
a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
So we got a couple of good questions I was reading here now in the forum, and there is one from Jay. How many type of assets can be tokenized using Galileo Protocol? And if I tokenize my assets on your platform, will I have complete ownership over it? And what fees are incurred during this process? And what factors influence the selling price of my tokenized assets? Did you understand the question?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of question at once.
Let's take the first one then.
Yeah. So this is limitless. We can tokenize whatever physical goods it is. We can talk about cars, real estate, luxury goods, diamonds, precious metals, documents, certificates. Basically, we can the NFT will encrypt and transfer information.
Everything you now said was quite expensive things. Is that a limit for how much it does cost for them to list, or can I list my old glasses, or can I list I don't know, pair of shoes, normal shoes?
Yeah, Galileo wants to address this type of assets, these very valuable assets, because there is a counterfeiting problem that we want to solve. But absolutely, if you want to tokenize glasses, t-shirts, you will have the possibility to do so. Is it expensive to use the technology? First, we're going to propose our tokenization platform to businesses and brands, and they will need to pay a license fee to use the tokenization platform. But after and in the coming months, we are going to open the tokenization platform for individuals. Yeah,
peer to peer. So now it's business to peer first.
Yeah, we are taking a top to bottom approach. We want to propose our solution to businesses, and after we are going to propose our tokenization platform for every individuals.
So first, it's like businesses selling their goods, and also then together with an NFT to people like you and me who wants to buy this diamond or whatever Rolex, and then if I then, after I bought it and a year later I want to buy a new one and I want to sell my old one, so I can sell it because I have the NFT, I have the certificate. But how will it go practically? I mean, if I list it on your platform, I want to sell my Rolex, and then let's say you want to buy it. How do you get the Rolex? Do you pay first to the platform?
Yeah, that's a good question. So imagine now 2023, you are buying a Rolex and you are minting a pNFT of this Rolex. And imagine next year you want to sell it on the Facebook marketplace, and you will provide your NFTs on Ether Scam, for example, or Polygon Scam to the potential buyers, and he can verify that the PNFTs has been minted by you, and it contains all the information of the underlying assets. But imagine you are buying a Rolex, you have the PNFT of this Rolex, and 1 year later you decide to sell this Rolex on the Galileo marketplace. And like I was saying, for user protection and just to verify that the goods is in good conditions, you will need first to go to one of our partners to get your Rolex verified, and just to check if the Rolex is not damaged, or it is the good representation of the NFT on the blockchain.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And for the rest of the question here, you get complete ownership over it. And what fees? You don't really know exactly the fees. It's quite high fee to begin with because of the technology you said.
No, this is not a high fee. So we provide our tokenization platform to customers, and we are going to decide the fees depending on how big the brand is, how much transactions we have to anticipate, and it depends also on the type of goods. The fees won't be the same if it's a real estate or if it's a luxury bags, for example.
So is it depending on the price? It's like a percentage of the price. That's a fee.
Yeah, absolutely, and it will depend also on the contract that we are going to sign with our potential customers. So this information doesn't need to be disclosed. But let's take to example, if we make a partnership with Adidas and another partnership with Nike, they will have different rates depending on how hard the negotiation is with Galileo Protocol.
Yeah, but I think maybe they were asking, Jay was meaning if he wants to list something, but what's the cost for a person to list one item?
Yeah. Also, it will be based on negotiation, but we can consider between 1 to 5% of the physical asset price.
Okay, and the price I decide myself, or do you help me with that so it's not impossible prices or too low or too high?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you have a PNFT of a Rolex and you want to sell it on the Galileo marketplace, you will need to check with one of our experts to determine the value of the Rolex based on the supply and the demands, and it will be listed at whatever price you want, but you will have a reference price provided by the expert.
Mm-hmm. So what happens if there is a damage in the goods during the transportations? Who is responsible for?
But basically, all of our physical assets will be will be delivered by the brand itself, but also will be insured by the brand.
Okay.
I mean, we really want to avoid any issues related to deliveries and problem during the shipping. So yes, basically it will be insured, and it will be delivered directly by the brand itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for example, we organized the contest. We organized the contest for Christmas, and we gave away one MacBook Air. So we are creating the PNFTs of this MacBook Air, and Galileo is directly ordering the delivery of the MacBook at Apple. So we are leveraging the logistics systems of the brands we are working with. So Apple will be the issuer and will deliver the goods directly to the customers. So in terms of insurance, it will be the Apple insurance and not Galileo insurance. And we want to simplify the process. We don't want to create a new logistics systems. We want to leverage the logistics systems that are already in place. So imagine if we work with Amazon in the future, we are creating NFTs for Amazon. Still, Amazon will take care of the delivery and it will be insured by Amazon.
So what's the gain for customers to use this system instead of the system that really exists today with fiat money and I mean, I can go online and order a Rolex, I guess. I haven't
Yeah.
really tried, but I think I could if I had the money.
Oh, I think the one of the first advantage is, in most of countries, when you want to buy something, you need to pay at this moment in fiat. Okay, we are evolving on this point, but it's complicated now to buy, a Rolex watch in Ethereum, for example. So people will not have to sell first cryptocurrency to buy euros or dollars, and to with this money buy Rolex. I mean, it's a way it's a way for people, for customers to avoid and to avoid the complication to sell their cryptocurrencies. And so yes, it's for me one of the main advantage, because they will be able to buy directly in Ethereum, in Quant, for examples, and also in stable coins. They will not have to sell their stable coins or sell their cryptocurrency to get euros or dollars, and to buy their watch with this.
Okay, so have you also thought about the legal aspect in different countries? Have you thought about that? And because it's probably different everywhere, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I would just add a point to what Nathaniel said, because tokenization offer advantages from the customer's point of view, but also from the brand point of view. From the customer point of view, it can increase consumer confidence in the luxury goods to have an NFT authenticated. It is also it improves transparency for customers, because they can see how the ownership is transferred on the blockchain, and it can give them also a greater access to quality products worldwide, because there is in some countries no Louis Vuitton, no Gucci, etc. From the brand's perspective, there is advantages. They can securely manage their supply chain digitally. They can also protect their reputation by ensuring the quality standards, and they can reduce the cost also associated with counterfeit items. But also the NFT sectors is very trendy. There is a lot of hypes, so it can open a new range of customers for these brands. In terms of regulation, so our NFTs, we can consider them as utility NFTs, because their utility is to prove the ownership, to prove the authenticity of a particular item on the blockchain. We are working right now. So we are coming from France, and in Europe there is this new MiCA law, which will bring regulation for the crypto, the blockchain, and the NFT industry. So in terms of regulation right now, we are a little bit in the gray zone, especially in Europe. But we are working with a lawyer who has his two legs into European regulation, and he is participating also in the MiCA discussion. So right now, all these aspects, we are working with a lawyer. We don't have the ambition right now to replace a deed at the notary. That's the vision we have for the next 5 to 10 years. But what we can do right now is to bring another layer of transparency and ownership on the blockchain.
Okay. So, I think this project of yours, it's a little bit ahead of its time, maybe for the average people, but for those maybe who made a fortune already in crypto and have their assets in crypto, this might be exactly what they want or need, to be able to use their crypto to buy to buy luxury, you know. So it seems to me your customers are more those who already had a successful bull run, and not the one who are waiting for the next one. Maybe would you agree with
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
but yeah,
yeah,
here, come on, let's go.
yeah, our main customers, they are not the people who wants to purchase luxury goods. Our customers are the brands and the enterprise themselves. And
Okay.
we studied the market, and we know there is a lot of brands studying blockchain inside the enterprise. And we already have Rolex, Lamborghini, who is providing NFTs for their real items. So if we can see that some brands are stepping ahead, we know for sure that in the coming months or years, all the competitors of Lamborghini or Rolex will want also to have their piece of the cake and want to step forward into the tokenization industry.
Yeah. Also, I would like to add that for sure we will sell luxury goods, but we also want to offer to our customers, I mean, products more affordable. Not only, you know what I mean, not only a Rolex watch very expensive and things like that. We want and we will work also with smaller companies specialized in watches, wine and spirit, for example, also, and things like that. But no, you don't basically you don't have to be a millionaire in crypto to become a customer and a client of Galileo Protocol. For sure, we will sell luxury goods, but there will be all kind of budgets.
So can you also buy maybe a fraction of an expensive luxury item, like a piece of a Rolex, and maybe save it for and when it goes up in price, or is that something that you could do also?
Yeah, exactly as Realty is doing in United States. So we didn't talk about fractionalization because it will arrive a little bit later in our roadmap. But still, there is this possibility by tokenizing real estate, for example. We have the possibility via a smart contract function to fractionalize these NFTs into 1,000 pieces. So people can have the opportunity to invest in real estate with minimum investments threshold. And in France, for example, there is a lot of companies who are providing this type of services. They allow their customers to invest into the real estate from 500 euros or 1,000 euros, but they are not using the tokenization and the NFT technology. So here we are with our own technology to provide them an additional proof of authenticity on the blockchain.
All right, very nice. So there are a few more questions in the section here for asking, and there is one from North. I read the Nebula pNFTs are of two kinds, the Eagle and the Omega Nebula. How does these two differ from each other? And in the aspect of the VIP program with Nebula pNFTs, how does these two kinds of NFTs determine the level of VIP we become?
Yes, I'm gonna take this one. So basically, we to sort and to select which nebula will have this this metadata, this rarity. We use the Chainlink VRF, which help a lot during our draw process. So basically, only a few dozen nebula, 26 at the moment, and it will be the case because we have burned all the unsold nebula. So basically, let me talk about the Nebula VIP program, because it's an exciting way to provide for digital asset holders, investors, and market participants a really utility. I mean, each Nebula produce utility PNFT with randomized metadata and different rarity levels. We can classify that with 5 sub-programs designed to fulfill the demands of different users. First, you have the first citizen nebulas, which is very rare, but also the second citizen, third citizen, fourth citizen, and 5 citizen. Basically, not only the status of first citizen or second citizen will give the rarity of the nebula, but it's like a combination of certain metadata which will define the rarity of the nebula. And about this program, basically Galileo designed nebula as an airline loyalty card. It means that the more you interact with the ecosystem, the more benefit you will get. Airdrop of physical object, for example, access to MVP beta test of our product. As a reminder, our MVP will be available within 2 weeks. For the participant, we have been selected, and also this program will give airdrops of utility tokens, airdrop of other pNFTs, special access to our application at preferred prices, invitation to online and in real life events, and yes, much more. We wanted to build a real Nebula ecosystem which will live within the Galileo Protocol ecosystem.
Very nice. Great answers, guys. Time flies when you have fun. We are almost up on to the hour here. I would like to maybe summarize everything a little bit. So have you summarize it for us in a few sentences so we can go away from this session and feel like we want to know more and dig into the Galileo protocol.
Yes, I just wanted to add something. One of our member of our community, with Dark Wolves, had the generosity to offer 2 nebulas for the best and the more pertinent questions of this Ask Me Anything session. So we will just pick up the most interesting question that have been asked, and we will make the distribution shortly.
Very nice.
Yeah, Marie, if it's possible to provide us the username of the people who provides the questions. We have Dark Wolf here listening to the Twitter space. He is a very active member of the Galileo ecosystem and is offering 2 nebula. Yes.
That's good. So, and the nebula can be used for right now for
absolutely.
For staking or for
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the genesis of the Galileo protocol. This is the only collections we are going to mint. We sold around 3,400, if I remember well, nebula. Galileo doesn't own any nebula right now. It all belongs to the community. It is tradable on OpenSea, and by staking nebula, people can get rewards in the LEOX token, and they can also vote in our governance platform. And like Nathaniel was saying, we are going to provide maximum utility to the Nebula hodlers. So, for example, we have our MVP launching next month, and we are going to give access to some Nebula hodlers the MVP for the beta test.
That's great. So how much does it cost on the OpenSea then to buy a Nebula NFT
So,
at the moment?
yeah, we were selling the Nebula on our own website. The prices started at $25 US. At this moment, I think it is trading at more than $100 US.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
So
but some
I feel
people
we need to have
want
some more questions now then, so we can have a competition in here, right?
We had some Nebulas trading at $300 US. At this moment, it is trading at $100 US. Yeah.
Very good. So does my questions count too? No, just kidding.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think Dark Wolf will decide who is the owner.
Yeah.
And to sum it up and to make a global review of Galileo Protocol, I think we are one of a very unique project because we are offering tokenization of real world assets in terms of NFTs. And I think this value proposition can be a little bit surprising because in the crypto ecosystem sector, we can see there is many blockchain. We have many DeFi projects launching on different blockchain, and this tokenization of physical assets is one of a kind. And the last 6 months have been very intense, but so fantastic because we are supported by a strong and very involved community. We have our product development, which is progressing. We would like and interest in the tokenization of physical assets also is growing. This is a sector who have a lot of potential. There is some research firms that are confirming that the tokenization industry will represent millions and millions and millions of dollars by 2030. And also our team, it is multi-skilled and it is extremely involved. And we are also delighted to have partnered with LEOX, and we are particularly excited about the endless possibilities offered by pNFTs and fractionalization. We are working also with Quant Network, and we are working with Chainlink.
Oh yes, that was actually a question also that I saw. What about the collaboration with Chainlink? Can you tell us more about how you're going to be working together? Why you choose them?
So Chainlink is an oracle. Just to explain what an oracle is doing, an oracle is providing off-chain data into the blockchain. So there is many possibilities we can leverage Chainlink technology. We can, for example, take the prices of physical assets off-chain and include them into our NFTs. That's a possibility. The second possibility also, imagine you are crypto investors and you want to buy a Rolex with Ethereum. You don't want to cash out your Ethereum, convert it into US dollar, and you want to pay with Ethereum directly. Chainlink can provide also this solution. It can provide an instant conversion between multiple currencies. At this time, we are using Chainlink VRF. The Chainlink VRF allow us via smart contracts to randomly select people. Why? Because with the Nebula, we have one metadata which is called the first citizen metadata, and all the first citizen will have the possibility to win a MacBook, to win digital assets, to win GoPro, Nintendo DS, etc. And we are using Chainlink VRF to make a random distribution to this gift.
Very nice. So what do you say, guys? Did you want to take more questions to have more to choose from, or do you have to go somewhere to be somewhere now after an
No,
hour?
Okay, let's take another question
Okay, let's see.
to finalize.
We had already questions from you, and then let's see. Everyone is raising their hands now. I want a good question, guys.
If you find a question about quant network, for example, because we didn't have the chance to talk about this.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Wait a second.
Did you have a question?
Yes, I have. I'm sorry, guys, but I really don't quite understand the Galileo protocol system about the physical NFT. From what I know, NFT is a digital asset. It's kind of confusing to me. Can you explain to me in a simple way how does physical NFT or Galileo protocol works? Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I will answer this one. I can understand how hard it is difficult to understand what is the Galileo protocol. Even when I'm talking to my family, they need a time of adaptations to understand what are the value proposition. Let me be clear. So right now, when you are buying a house, you have a deed and a notary. When you are buying a car, you have a vehicle registration certificate. When you are buying a computer, you have an invoice. All these documents are paper documents, and what we want to do is to transform these paper documents into an NFT. And then you can have all your proof of ownership and authenticity on your mobile phone in the form of NFTs. And as you know, NFTs is using the blockchain technology, which doesn't depend on the central authority. This is the main benefit.
And also you can listen to this AMA from the start if you were late. So they explain it pretty well in the beginning also, what it's all about. Or during the whole AMA, actually, we talked a lot about this. So
we did 2 days ago, we did a Binance Live, which is available on our YouTube channel. And I was demonstrating some PNFT on the OpenSea marketplace. And we had a PNFT of a Versace watch, of a car, of real estate, but also of an ID documents. Now you have a physical paper, which is your passport. But imagine in 5 to 10 years, you will have your passport in the form of NFTs. And that's what we are doing. We can transform and transfer all the information of one passport into an NFTs. And next time you will go to the airport, you won't show your passport. You will be showing your NFT on your mobile phone.
Yeah, it's a very interesting concept for the future. I think this might be it. Where we're going, but we will see. I brought up Elon. Is it Elon Musk?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Thanks for bringing me up. So
I have some complaints to you, Elon. No. Okay, go ahead, Elon.
All right. So my question is, according to your website, I read that there are five characters for different users. So can you tell us the difference between the subclasses and the use cases? And secondly, aside AMAs, what are your other marketing strategies to onboard users to your website?
Elon, can you repeat your first question, please?
Yeah, I read on your website there are 5 subclasses for different users. So how can I become a first class user in this platform?
Can you repeat your first question, please? Yeah, I'm not sure to understand the first question. I'm wondering if you are talking about the first, the second, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth citizen within
I'm talking
within
about that.
the nebula. Yes, absolutely. So the nebula NFTs give access to the Galileo VIP program, and which provide numerous benefits to holders, investors, and market participants. So there is this 5 sub-program designed to fulfill the demands of different users, and according to your citizen level, the English is missing. You get the right to get exclusive gift, or to get exclusive airdrops. And concerning the VIP program, and just to sum it up, according to the Nebula, Nebula is the only Genesis PNFT Galileo will ever issue. These they are collectibles, and they provide various platform and ecosystem benefits, in addition to unlocking access to unique Genesis opportunities, such as gift that we are preparing for the Nebula holders.
Yeah. Also, I would like to add that not only first citizen will be rewarded, will get some special access and airdrops of exclusive PNFTs, and it's depending on a combination of metadatas, and we will publish something about that very shortly. But yeah, basically, it doesn't mean if you don't have a first citizen, it doesn't mean you will your Nebula will not give us rewards and exclusive access, and that's what I wanted to say.
Great. Thank you, Elon, for your question.
All right, thank you.
And we have, I think, one last question we can do, and we have Matt up here.
Hi there. I just wanted to double back what you said about passports a moment ago. I do agree that I think passports and official IDs and documents will go NFTs in a long way in the future. But if governments do decide to accept sort of NFT-based passports or driver's licenses and things like that, surely they would only allow them if they were minted through sort of government-approved minting sites, or you have to go in and prove you're that person in person to get it minted. So do you really think sort of your platform will sort of factor into that ID side of things? Because it would surely be sort of designated places or companies they would let you do that through.
Yes, a good question. I think the French government will be one of our customer targets, but also museum, for example. So we design our technology for different entities to have the possibility to create such NFTs linked to documents. So if tomorrow Galileo is working with the French government, we will have the possibility to give them a white label tokenization platform, and they will be the main issuer of the digital identity, such as passports. But we are talking about passports, but we can do also for medical records. There is some problem in terms of confidentiality in terms of medical records with the owner of the medical records. It is the patient, it is the medical doctor, or is it the hospital? And thanks to tokenization and NFTs, people can have in their own wallet the ownership of their own information.
Okay, if I can just follow on from that then, if say you mint an NFT of your medical records to share, when you share these NFTs, are you going to be able to select which bits of information on that NFT you share? So if you're going to share your medical record, but you only need to share certain data and not all of it, will that be an option?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a very interesting point that you are underlying. So for now, this is just a vision, but this is something that I'm studying. So what happens if I have the medical record as an NFT on my mobile phone? I will have through a Galileo wallet that we are going to develop in the coming months the possibility to share only the information that I want to share. So the medical records will be inside my MetaMask wallet or the Galileo wallet on my mobile phone, and at any moment when I'm going to see the doctor or to see the hospital, for example, I can decide to share some information within the NFTs and not all the information.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you. But just
very interesting questions, yeah.
Yeah, just to let you know, guys, that tokenization brings a lot of possibilities in the coming years. We were talking about physical assets, documentation, IDs such as passports, medical records, but also rental. You know, that what we want to develop. But here I am in 2030 is to create NFT, for example, to open a car that I just rent. In Europe car, for example, or I can use an NFT for Airbnb apartments that I just rent. So NFTs offer a lot of possibilities for the coming years, and we are dedicated with a lot of blockchain developers to bring a lot of utility in our daily lives with NFTs.
Yeah, also I would like to add that yes, we are currently starting to deploy some sales representatives in multiple countries, especially in France, Switzerland, Italy. So we are currently starting to launch this process, and they will be able to canvas some brands, not only luxury and extremely, very luxury brands, but also medium brands. And yes, so it will go. I think it will move forward quite fast in the next month.
That sounds good. Yeah, it has been very interesting to have a sneak peek into the future together with you guys. So, do you have any partnerships lined up already? I think I forgot to ask about that.
So in terms of blockchain integration, we have NDA, or we have a partnership or integration with L6, with Chainlink, with Quant Network. We are also in discussion with different listing platform, and also other crypto projects that I'm not going to talk about.
Yeah, just a little point. Yes, we currently use tokenized solution from Quant. We are not. It's not a partnership, but yes, we currently use this tokenized solution for our project and for our token, and in some weeks, some months, the marketplace will be also multi-chain. So we will use the ledger from Quant Network to make it totally multi-chains, and same for our PNFTs. It will be multi-chain too. So I just wanted to add that. Yeah.
Very good. I mean, we had another project here earlier today that has similar things about the ID and stuff. Maybe you guys will benefit from having having each other as a partner. Well, you should listen to that maybe if you're interested. It's on Crypto Miners feed, I think, the recording. So anyway, it was a pleasure hosting you both here today, Pierre and Nathaniel from France, but both are outsourced somewhere
Yes.
else, right? I
Yeah,
wanted to ask
absolutely.
about how you eat your pizza in France, but I'll have to ask about Greece and Spain instead, I think. Do
Oh, we don't.
you use pineapple on pizza or not over there?
No. I think it's a sacrilege, what we call a sacrilege, to put pineapple on pizza. But yes, here in Greece, we have more like gyros and saganaki,
Gyros.
things like that. Yes,
Yeah.
gyros. Yes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, souvlaki. I like that. That's a good one. What about Spain? Do you have pineapple on pizza in Spain?
Yeah, there is some pizza in which there is some pineapples, but this is not my cup of tea. I prefer a traditional pizza.
Okay.
Well,
Have you tried
what do you...
tarte flambée?
Ah, tarte flambée, si, claro. Where do you come from, Marie?
I'm from Sweden.
From Sweden. Okay.
I love tarte flambée. It's one of the best. It's really good.
What
Strasbourg
is
area.
the food specialty in Sweden? Because I don't know.
Oh, meatballs.
Oh, nice. Like IKEA balls, meatballs.
Meatballs.
Okay.
IKEA. Yeah, IKEA.
Okay. Nice.
Fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And
Awesome.
potato. Lots of potatoes. In all
Awesome.
forms.
And
Well,
thanks a lot for this Twitter space. It was really cool to be here. Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much for coming, guys. It's a very interesting project, and I'm looking forward to see what the future brings for you guys. And I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you come back again to tell us more later on how it goes. So we
Thank you. It would be a
remember you.
pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, keep in touch. I will provide you with the username. So if you have chosen good questions, or do you want me to
Okay.
choose, or send me a message?
Yeah.